Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So with Horford sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Wembanyama is out there with ABC. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Young. And it's the Prodigy in at the two-guard spot. And for the Timberwolves, Halliburton is out there with buckets. And it's Stoudemire. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Durant. And at the three, the small forward. We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner.
Here's ABC against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Off target from three-point range. Here's buckets. To the inside. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Young against Halliburton. Inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Halliburton.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Young, one up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Embiid. Durant deciding where to go with it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The Prodigy passes to Young. Rejected by Halliburton. Here's buckets, defended by George. Sada, the pass to KD. From the arc, drains the three-pointer. KD's got 5 now.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Passes it to ABC. Young against Halliburton.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for ABC. He's averaging about 19 points per, 7 assists and 8 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Here's buckets. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's the Prodigy, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Halliburton against Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And so Young will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Halliburton with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Over to the left wing. The pass to ABC. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
That one is on Stoudemire. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Take a break. Take a break.
The first free throw is good. Deron Williams is checked in for Halliburton. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Williams passes to Stoudemire. Count it. Good.
Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
Now Young. Saw him with 10 points last game. Down low. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Sada, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings trail by 3. Here's George, and the rejection by Stoudemire.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
Williams' shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Buckets, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia.
Well, I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he?
It's all about keeping the defense off balance, guys. I mean, not knowing where you're going to go. I sort of thought he was hoping to go hard to the rack there.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. A nice shot by George.
Just befuddling body control from George. I mean, taking the hit like a man and still getting all the way to the basket.
Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. Pass to Embiid. ABC grabs the board. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. ABC's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. You take a look at buckets. Third in assists and a great leader. And, of course, the prodigy.
It's been a grand entrance to the NBA for both of these players. I mean, I think we could be seeing two of the next great playmakers in our league.
Yeah, you know what? They've certainly taken on leadership roles much sooner than anyone would have imagined. I mean, smart, unselfish basketball, you can't help but love it.
The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And George kicks to Young. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Stoudemire. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, Williams. Hasn't made one yet. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Andre Kirilenko is checked in for George, and it's White in for Young. Here's Buckets. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ice from outside off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Wembanyama. Passes to the prodigy. Back to Wembanyama. Drills the three-pointer. Wembanyama has got 7 points in the game.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Williams with the ball. Now Kirilenko defending. Here's Sada. Here's Stoudemire. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And some changes here for the Kings. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Richardson in for the prodigy. On the pass to Sada. They need this. They get it back. Second chance shot. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's ABC. Tries again, and it's good on the way up. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Timberwolves call timing. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Timberwolves.
9th in blocks, and they are top half of the league in terms of defensive field goal percentage. The hopes is that they can continue to improve in that area.
And their free throw shooting isn't talked about much, but just think, Greg, of how many points some teams let slip away at the free throw line. Jackson, he's checked in for ABC. To the middle, pass to Buckets. Fires for 3, traps in the tray. Buckets got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Williams against White. Hayward outside. Left side, Kirilenko. Outside for Jackson. And it's Buckets with the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
The inbound, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Sacramento leading by 7. Pulls up. Here's Kirilenko, and the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Pass to Sutton. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling. In the NBA, I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. Here's buckets. 7 points in the game.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Yeah, offensive rebound so valuable. You have to be careful not to give up fast break buckets the other way. But I think you always want to send somebody to the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Here's Rice. Second chance effort. And it's Smith laying it in.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Hayward at the elbow. Here's Kirilenko, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Sada. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Timberwolves trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
This is it to Rice. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leaps. Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a 2-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Williams, and there's the pass to Sutton. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Looking to end the run, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got ABC, White,